Good evening. Today is Wednesday, January 9th, 2013, and I want to give you a forecast over the next 2 weeks based on 3 major computer models for the Northeast. Right now, the NAO, or the North Atlantic Oscillation, is slightly positive, hence we are still having warm weather. But there's another factor playing to the warm weather, and I'll get to that later. But as you can see, the NAO is going to trend a little bit negative, try to go positive, and then trend negative again. But during this time where it goes negative, then it goes positive, and then goes negative, this would be a period of intense weather over the Northeast. You might have a lot of snow, and for areas right along the coast, a lot of rain, maybe with some snow. But in order for a big storm, you have to have very negative, then go a little bit like this and a little bit like that, which is a possibility. It could still do that. So there's a possibility of a major storm. But if you want the cold, right here. If you want the cold, see right here? Slightly negative. Here. That's going to have to be also negative with the AO, or the Arctic Oscillation. I'll show you that right now. And this is Arctic Oscillation right here. As you can see, they're both negative, both below this mean line. What does that mean? Well, that means a strong Arctic outbreak is coming our way. That's what it means here. So it's probably going to do something like this. It won't necessarily exactly follow what these red lines are saying. It go a little off sometimes. But you can see this. If this happens right here, Arctic Texas will be having sub-zero weather for single digits highs for lows in the Panhandle. Probably not. It's probably going to take this mean, the middle track, which is somewhere in the mean. If this happens, the Northeast won't be affected significantly by this, but the Midwest and the Great Plains will be. Severe cold. Even this, big time cold. And as you can see how we were mostly negative. Now there's another factor that's playing into this. It's the PNA, or the Pacific North Atlantic Oscillation. If you have a negative PNA, which usually brings in Pacific moisture, or the Pacific air, then you have a negative NAO and a negative AO. Spells a lot of trouble. Big time storms. I'll show you what this means. So it's going to trend a little bit negative, try to go a little bit neutral, or slightly negative, then it's going to go negative again. This could mean a big storm for the East Coast somewhere in about 8 or 10 days from now. The GFS is also hinting on a storm somewhere in this area right here. It's not set in stone if we're going to get a major storm or not, but I hope we are, because everywhere it's been snowing but in New York City. Come on! 2/3 of the country is covered by snow, and New York City's yet to get any real snow. I mean, look outside. No snow. The ground's green or brown because of it's winter, but there is no snow. Yet, just 20 miles away in New Jersey, the ground's all covered in snow. I just found out. Unbelievable. When are we going to get snow? Looks like right about here. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments.